To close off our event today, I'm very pleased to introduce Marissa Teeter. Marissa is Senior Vice President, Financial Services for IG Wealth Management, one of Canada's largest wealth management firms. Marissa is bilingual and has over 15 years of business development, wealth management, and marketing experience. Prior to joining IG Wealth, Marissa helped build and run a boutique wealth management firm working exclusively with high net worth clients and exempt products for nearly 10 years. Marissa also consulted for Fortune 500 companies and helped build a handful of startup companies. Marissa believes strongly and works diligently towards supporting financial literacy and financial well-being for all Canadians. Marissa, thank you for being with us today. I will turn the final spotlight over to you.
Thank you so much, Lara. Hi, everyone. Bonjour et bienvenue à tous. Thank you for having me. I realize I'm what's standing between you and the rest of your afternoon, and I realize we're already behind schedule, but this is very exciting for me. I am actually very thrilled to be here today, and I was able to catch a good chunk of the content from today's session and really thrilled to see the conversations that are happening. What amazes me most is that as I hear Lara share the details of my career path out loud, I still wonder how I got here. And I know this is perhaps a common topic today, but my journey was not typical. Or perhaps what I mean by this is that I likely did not follow the path that perhaps you think I did to get to where I am today. You know, I am an SVP, Senior Vice President of one of our country's largest wealth management firms, IG Wealth Management. I was actually one of the youngest external SVPs to be hired in that organization ever. But what you don't know is when I was your age, or at your life stage, if you will, contemplating my career options, this career was definitely not my plan. It was not my big dream job. I didn't storyboard it or make a vision board about a career in wealth management. I'm not even sure I really knew what wealth management was back then. In fact, I have to say, for all of you showing up here today on a Saturday to attend this event, likely puts you way further ahead on the path to being where I am today than I was back then. I don't even know if they had events like this, to be honest with you, for women about wealth management. And if they did, I can assure you, I never heard of them. So again, you being here today at an event like this is a huge step for contemplating perhaps a career in this industry, but also a huge step for our industry, and especially for women in our industry. Now, even though I didn't plan all of this, I can tell you with absolute confidence that this is an incredible career. It's a very interesting, ever-evolving, growing industry, one that has given me many unique opportunities, both professionally and personally. And in a lot of ways, I feel like I'm just getting started. So I said I got here by accident, if you will. I didn't really plan my journey into wealth management. I started out at university in a pre-med program. My thought was, I want to help people. I want to have impact in this world. So I thought I would just be a doctor. My mom was a teacher and I didn't want to be a teacher. My father was an engineer. I didn't want to be an engineer. And I don't know how many other options I thought there were back then. But I can tell you, after 1 week in that pre-med program, I quickly changed my mind and ended up in a business program. And as a side note, I get people approaching me all the time, young people asking me, I don't know what I want to do, but I want to do post-secondary. And I always strongly advise people, number one, do something. You're not going to find your dreams and figure out your life sitting at home. But I also strongly suggest a path in business. Business, as we know, is applicable to all things. You can overlay your passions with business, and it's certainly is not time wasted. So for myself, that's the path that I chose. Again, not really with finances on my radar or the capital markets or wealth management in any way, shape, or form. But when I look back now, I see that every job and career path I took along the way really did focus on helping with the well-being of others. I mean, that impact in helping others was really critical for me. From fitness and the overall physical wellness, I was in the fitness industry for a while. I did a stint in the non-for-profit for a while. And I was just searching for a way to have impact. And in the end, ironically, I landed right here in a business where I'm doing just that. But I didn't see it that way back then when I was choosing a career path. I didn't see that helping with people's financial well-being is an absolute critical part of our overall well-being. In fact, it's right up there with physical, mental, social well-being. Financial well-being is right there. And think of situations in life where being financially well or sound allows people to enhance their health. Having access to alternative cancer treatments or medical treatments takes money sometimes. Being able to stay home and take care of your children, or an elderly parent or someone with special needs takes money. I always say money does not buy happiness, but it gives you choices and it allows you to navigate life perhaps a little bit easier sometimes. And that is truly what we try to aspire to do for our clients, is to really give them the financial literacy they need to have the financial well-being that they desire. I see now that our industry plays a critical part in our society's overall well-being, and I've found my place to have impact on people's well-being in a way that I had hoped for. In my role today, I get to see firsthand how the great advisors and financial planners and wealth managers in our industry are really those who are focused on their clients' well-being. And they're the ones who are the most successful, truly. This job is about navigating your clients through life's events, making sure they can live the life they dream of and hope for, and making sure that money's not the reason why they can't. In fact, studies show that the best planners, advisors, wealth managers are good listeners. They're empathetic, they build strong relationships, they're trustworthy. And ironically, many other studies show, and biology has certainly proven for many, many years, that women exhibit many of these same traits. And of course, there's always exceptions. But these characteristics, being a good listener, empathetic, building strong relationships, trustworthy, these are all things that women exhibit as well. So what does that mean? It means we were built to do this job. We're wired to succeed in this space. Clients need more women advisors, planners, wealth managers. And as you likely know, the big wealth shift is coming. I mean, it's already happening and there's no stopping it at this point. Over 50% of the wealth in this country will be controlled by women in the next few years. There are not enough females in our industry, or males for that matter, who can appropriately meet the real needs of women clients today. I'm having conversations with remarkable women in our industry, female executives, leaders in the field, and business owners outside of our industry, other professionals, lawyers, accountants, who are leaving what they're doing today, walking away from great jobs, to go back into these client-facing advisor roles to help fill this female advice gap. But it's not enough. This market continues to be underserved. And so how do we change that? Well, I'll tell you, a conversation like we're having today and all the great questions that you're asking is a really great start. I absolutely encourage you, as the panelists shared before me, reach out to organizations. WCM has an incredible membership program where you can stay connected and receive information and have conversations with like-minded people. Talk to organizations, maybe people that you know through your community who are in the industry, through family, friends. You can reach out to me. I love connecting, and I connect all the time with remarkable people coming up through this industry who want to navigate it. I love going for coffees. I never say no to free food or lunch. Food is absolutely my love language. So, and I'm sure there's many other people like me out there who want to help fuel that next generation. We need more women. We need more diversity. We actually just need more people to enter this industry to continue to shape it for what it is, where it's going, and what it will be. I know our panelists said it before me. I don't think there's ever been an industry that's hotter and busier, and the competition has never been greater to find great people. So it's a really great time to get into this space and bring a friend, spread the word. Women are really good at that. We can build community and a following with our eyes closed and leverage that. Continue to educate yourself, read books, audio or hardcover, find some great financial podcasts, educate yourself, increase your financial literacy. Ironically, I'm taking a course right now, and the Rotman School of Business through U of T shared a white paper, and I read it yesterday, and it was on the connection or the correlation between a woman's financial literacy and her overall financial well-being. And probably not a surprise, but greater financial literacy led to higher financial results, higher incomes, more affluency in terms of women's overall net worths when they had higher understanding and literacy as it relates to money and financial planning. Also led in a lot of cases to higher levels of comfort with risk, understanding the importance of seeking professional help early to help create a solid financial plan as well. So if you decide not to pursue a career in wealth management, maybe after today, or or maybe now is not the time. Empower yourself, empower your tomorrow, understand money, get comfortable with money, create healthy relationships with money, and really fuel your financial well-being. Trust me, the one thing I wish I did more of when I was younger, besides wear more sunscreen, was to invest more time in understanding money, the markets, investments, to have a comfort level with this. This is time that you will certainly not waste. And I encourage you to continue to invest in yourself the way you have today, taking time out on a Saturday to learn more about the opportunities that are out there, and continue to fuel the possibility. I absolutely wish you the very best in your future endeavors. And I want to thank you again for having me today. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Marissa. Fantastic advice and very generous offer to everybody that you'd be pleased to connect with them. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. It was a fantastic event. A special thanks to the team at WCM for helping to organize. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.